Shouldn't it always just be like 3, 2, 1?
There's an instance in one of the episodes
When you did that.
when I flipped off the camera. I saw it on the playback. I didn't even realize I had done it, but I think instinctually I just was like, I was like, leave it. Do you ever see Wayne's World?
Yeah. Of course.
Where he's all like, 3? And they're mouthing it. Anyways, and go.
That's going to make it in the final cut. The show has started. We might as well just say that the show has started.
And go.
Hey, guys. We were just talking about our little countdown of 3, 2.
It's so stupid. 3, 2, 1, 5. All right.
What's up?
I got asked again the other day about the peacock thing.
Yeah.
So we should probably clarify. On this episode 81, we'll go ahead and clarify the peacock situation. So we have, that's not to say we have an affinity for the peacock thing.
I want one.
A real one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I have this one.
Not like.
Why would I say I want one when I'm holding one of these?
But okay, but my point is clarify that you want a real peacock.
Yes. I want a real peacock. Right now, I am peacockless.
So we made a joke.
And there it is.
Yeah, so we made a joke back in episode, I don't know, it was 4?
Dude,
back.
Way the fuck back. It was like our first joke.
It was the first season. It was the first. it was the first bit that we did
that we kept going.
That we kept running with, and we had done a Florida Man. There was no video at the time, so I don't even have anything to cut to show you. But we had done a whole Florida Man segment about how the guy was
trying to steal a peacock out of somebody's yard.
Was he stealing peacocks, or was he trying to choke them? I feel like I don't know why I don't.
No, he was trying to steal one.
He was trying to take it?
He was trying to steal one from somebody's yard, and he got attacked by an entire flock of birds. Other peafowl and chickens or whatever the fuck else was like around. And the birds just like ganged up on him and just like.
And the whole joke of why he was trying to do it was because he was peacockless.
Yes.
And we came up with this thing that if you are peacockless, then you are clearly not of the stature to own peacocks ever. So apparently, owning a peacock is a rich thing.
Yes.
But we ran.
If you own a peacock, you know you've made it in life.
Yeah, we ran with the peacockless joke for a little while until it got picked up by the Urban Dictionary.
Yeah.
It got picked up into the Urban Dictionary. You can look it up. Actually, you could see that the word peacockless is actually in the Urban Dictionary. I should pop it right up on the screen. And it actually references our podcast. So we were like, and then our family ran with the peacock thing.
Yeah.
We
got peacocks for Christmas.
I started getting peacock
statues
and fans of the show giving peacock Christmas ornaments and these type of things, which is great. We love it. So so we were like, okay, you know what?
Forget it. We created a cartoon character, Petey the peacock.
So it kind of like, I've always wondered what we should call our fans. I'm wondering if we should call our fans peacocks.
I feel like NBC might have something to say about that.
Possibly.
Oh my God, can you imagine if our show ended up on the Peacock streaming service?
If at any reason, NBC, Disney, or anybody else, I say Disney, or anyone else, gives us a cease and desist, it's going on the cease and desist wall. There will be framed letters of what we're not allowed to do anymore. Right here. That's the plan.
And the first one I'm expecting is from Spotify.
Yeah. The first one is from our distributor.
Yes.
Great. Cool. Sweet. Now we're strictly YouTube.
Oh, man.
Anyways. Moving on. Okay, so I would like to...
What are they going to do? Take away my fucking Wheaties?
Here's the thing, is that we...
Take me off a box of Wheaties?
We don't get paid to do this. We do this because it's fun, and we have a good time doing it. We love doing the show. We love putting out content. And we're going to do more and more and more going forward. So, again, we're not getting paid. What are they going to do?
Cease and desist me.
They're like, hey, stop it. Okay? Cool. We'll do something else. God. We don't care.
Cease and desist me, please.
That's what you want?
Into it.
That's going to be your shirt?
Cease and desist me, yeah.
You want a shirt that says cease and desist me?
Yes.
I like it. Look for the cease and desist me shirt soon. By the time the show comes out, it'll be available.
Yeah.
Look for the cease. Here's the cease and I'll put it right here on the screen. Here's a cease and desist me shirt. Cease and desist me shirt from Adam.
What is it called?
I can't even speak anymore. But here's what I was wanting to say.
Please.
Hard. No. Here's the before we get into the games, or getting cease and desisted. I have another. This is my favorite. This is always my favorite part of the show. Now I'm forever. If I'm out and about, I'm forever trying to find something now.
Yeah, with the taste testing shit. Is that what you're getting at?
Yeah, let's go back to the taste testing episode.
You know what's funny is I'm fatter than you are, and you're more excited about the taste testing stuff.
I am more excited about the taste testing. I've actually lost some pounds. I've lost a little bit.
I feel like I have too.
Like a tiny bit. Like a tiny bit.
I feel like I have too.
Like a little dicky, tiny weight. Cease and desist. Okay.
Cease and desist.
Cease and desist.
That's my new thing. Cease and desist.
That might be the name of this episode.
It might be.
Anywho, I'm constantly looking for things for us to try now. I know it doesn't really work on an audio podcast, so for anybody who's listening out there, I apologize. We'll have to do a better job at describing what we're doing.
Yes.
But for our YouTubers, our YouTube fans that are watching, our YouTube friends, are watching us on the YouTubes.
You know what I just realized?
No.
When we do this taste test stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Wow. For the people that don't watch on YouTube, what is that shit called when it's just sounds in the microphone that people, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
That's basically what our podcast is for people that don't.
Is it ASR or AS something or?
Yeah, AS BDSM or some shit, whatever the fuck.
I don't even know.
BDSM for your ear holes?
Exactly. Yeah, so people could just hear us eating on our podcast.
Yeah.
I'm sure that helps.
Just mouth sounds.
Yeah, just mouth sounds right in your earballs.
Sorry, guys.
Anywho, if you're listening to this podcast, apologies. We'll cease and desist.
Yeah.
But I got another thing to try. This is kind of fucked though. It's kind of fucked because like we spend so much time going, I don't drink anymore.
Oh no. This is alcohol.
Yeah, this is alcohol one. So I didn't we're not getting drunk, okay? But it's going to be interesting and fun.
I know what you have.
Yeah,
I know what you found.
You know what I found?
You found the Mountain Dew hard seltzers.
I sure did. So this is new. This just was announced last year in 2021. But upon my travels, was able to find, here we are, the Mountain Dew Black Cherry Zero Sugar.
Dude, that's
hard
our fucking tall boy.
And hard watermelon Mountain Dew. These two right here are the ones that are out and available now. I don't know if you can see that.
Well, that's awesome. You got the two flavors I don't like of alcohol.
You don't have to tell me. I'll put them right here on the show so people can see, though. We can get a little close-up of that maybe, or put it up on the screen so people can see closer. But here it is. Yeah, the new Mountain Dew Hard Do the Dew. 21 and up only. 5% alcohol.
5%?
Yeah. So here, you want to take a look? Yeah, take a look.
Holy shit, dude.
They're fucking solid, right?
Dude, I feel like I'm about to drink a Four Loko.
That's the joke. That's the running joke.
Is it?
Here's the thing. Mountain Dew has got these two out right now available. They're at select retailers. I wish I could tell you where to run and get them. I
figured they would be the size of White Claw.
I got them at Target. But here's the thing. These are the only two. They're only available in certain states. Florida, Iowa, and some other places right now. They'll be available going forward if they become more popular. But Mountain Dew has a regular. They have these, and then they have a regular Mountain Dew alcohol, like just a regular Mountain Dew, but it's hard Mountain Dew. And later on down the road, Baja Blast. So what I did was I got us each a glass so that we could just pour a little bit of each one. And here we go. Look, I'm making this ASMR or whatever the hell video. So creepy. Yeah, do the sound pour. Here we go, sound pour.
All right, excuse me. I really got to pee now. I'm just kidding.
Refreshing. Cheers. Let's try it here. I'm trying here. So for listeners, for people just listening, I'm trying the Mountain Dew Black Cherry.
Yeah, and I've got
zero sugar, and Adam's got the watermelon, which both sound.
Do you know why they
good.
clink? But the reason that you actually like cheers glasses together is because back in the olden days, with like kings and such, they would smash their drinks together and slosh the liquids back and forth in case they tried to poison the king.
Right.
And it's like, ha, you're poisoned too now.
Right, but if we did that with glass, total mess. All right.
Oh my god, it smells like Four Loko.
It does smell like I don't know what Four Loko
God
smells
damn,
like. Does it smell like Four Loko? For
Dude,
real?
I feel like a teenager again. This is really good. If there was the size of White Claw, I'd probably buy a case for my house.
They don't sell them by the case.
No?
I had to buy individual case. These cans right here were $3.50 a pop. I don't do alcohol, you know me. So I'm like, nah. It's whatever. Here, switch me cans so you can try the black cherry. And I'll try the watermelon. The aftertaste is garbage.
No. Little sips. That's the way to do it.
Yeah, don't chug this. I tried to finish
downed
mine
that.
real quick and
I just downed
I'm
that.
grossed out.
Yeah, no, that tasted.
I don't like watermelon by any stretch of the imagination.
I don't like black cherry. It tastes like fucking. Most black cherry shit tastes like cough medicine to me. Bad.
Gross.
Yeah, tastes like medicine.
Oh my god. Choking.
It's even worse.
I can't do the flavored.
I feel like I just downed some fucking NyQuil.
Dude, this shit is like diamond.
And I'm sick right now. So
yeah,
I'd rather be drinking NyQuil.
Here's the thing. You're not. You've got like a small sinus infection, so the taste is even more askew for you. Oh, my eyes are watering right now. It's not that it's strong. It's just it's weird.
If you sip at it, it's actually good. But when you drink it, you're like, oh, there's that Four Loko taste.
Here's the thing. I want to try the Baja Blast and the Mountain Dew version because I really like Mountain Dew and I really like Baja Blast.
Yeah.
So
we'll try that out next.
As soon as they become available. Surprisingly, as soon as I can get my hands on them. I tried to get my hands on them before, and these are the only two I came up with. But I wanted to give this a try because I knew Mountain Dew was coming out with an alcoholic version, which is crazy. But okay, so final thoughts. To be honest with you, would I buy it again? No, I'm sorry. These two flavors, let me say that. I haven't tried the other two, which I'm assuming what I would like but more, because I'm not a flavored soda drinker, really. Does that make sense? Like I drink cherry Pepsi and stuff like that, but I don't drink like watermelon and grape and all that. You know, I don't drink those other flavored sodas.
You don't drink.
So I don't drink watermelon shit at all. I don't even eat watermelon candy.
The watermelon, really? The watermelon Mountain Dew is, actually, it's not even all that good.
No, I don't do the watermelon.
But
Mountain
for the Mountain Dews, you, for the most part, like the Voltage and.
Here's the thing. When it comes to
Code Red.
But here's the thing. When it comes to Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew's the exception.
When it comes to Mountain Dew and Oreo cookies, I will try anything.
Oh, yeah.
I will try all of the flavors. I've done almost, I've done almost every Oreo flavor they've come out with.
Yeah, that Toffee Crunch is the best.
Yeah, including some that were like a one-time shot. Like I've had Peeps Oreos. I've had
fucking gross.
Yeah, I've had Peeps Oreos. I've had lemonade Oreos. I've had.
That sounds good,
dude. I've got pictures, but some of them are cotton candy Oreos. I've had all kinds of different Oreos.
Yeah, they had Lady Gaga Oreos. Like, what flavor is that?
I don't know.
What does Lady Gaga Oreo taste like?
A meat dress. So yeah, I don't know.
Hamburger flavored Oreo.
It's not
those flavors. Anyway,
these two are not.
Right.
They're not 100.
They're just so fucking big. Like I said, I feel like that's a college student thing.
There's no caffeine though.
I feel like that's going to be a college student thing. Like
yeah.
Four Locos are.
Well, here's the thing. Now, right now, spring break's happening while we're filming this.
That's why they fucking.
And that's why I probably can't get my hands on more of them.
Right.
The fact I found these, I was shocked. So.
Here's my question: how long do you think that they're going to be a thing?
I think if this gets picked up by the same college crowd that drinks White Claw, if this gets picked up by them that drink Truly or drink White Claw or drink pick a flavored fucking seltzer. If it gets picked up by them, yeah. And I think that's Mountain Dew's. I think that's their grab. Yeah, but the can looks like an Ed Hardy reject.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, because it's not going to get picked up by the White Claw people, in my opinion. Because, like, dude, I drink White Claw. I'm not going to drink that.
Okay, you wouldn't drink these two. Would you drink the Mountain? Do you think
I
you
want
could
to try
handle
it? The thing is that it's so fucking big that it's like, I think that's going to be more of a frat boy thing. Anybody who drinks the Four Locos, I feel like is going to drink those.
I can taste the Mountain Dew and I can taste the cherry, but I can also taste the alcohol.
Right.
I think there's too much alcohol. My opinion.
5%. I mean, it's the same as a White Claw.
Yeah.
I mean, beer's only like what, fucking 4%.
You're asking the wrong guy. You're the alcoholic, not me. You're the alcoholic guy, not me.
Did you just call me an alcoholic?
Not an alcoholic. I didn't mean alcoholic. I mean you're like like you know more about the alcohol than I do. I don't know shit. I got these because I thought like, oh, cool. I don't think I was really expecting you to have already tried them. I figured you might have already tried them in the bar scene.
No. What's starting to get hot right now is the Kava and Kratom drinks.
Okay.
Those are trying. People are I've seen a rep come through the bar trying to sell that stuff to us, and listen, like those are great for like coffee shops and things of that sort.
Yeah, they're not like.
But when somebody's gonna
bar.
yeah, like that's why like I was trying to tell my boss. I don't know if he's gonna get them or not, but I was trying to tell my boss like, if you end up getting those, and then you've got people coming in there and drinking alcohol, you're gonna have people getting fucking sick all over the place. And
yeah, it's gonna be gross.
You're
gonna need bigger bathrooms.
Yeah. So, but I don't know. He said, well, some people don't like to drink, and then if we have these, then they'll have some. People prefer to be high than smoke weed or whatever than drink alcohol. Mm-hmm. He's like, so we offer both. They can come and have, and I'm just like, people are gonna go smoke weed in their car anyway.
Yeah.
Before they go out to the bar, even if they don't drink. So I was like, so what? I don't know. Now you just, I don't know. But it is what it is. That's where the future's going. Like marijuana's being legalized, and now they've got all these other things. Kratom and Kava, I found out, is actually what they use for, getting people off of opiates. Like that's how they lean them off. Basically, it's like small amounts of opium.
So you remember that drink that I was telling you about that I drank on vacation? Clearly. At Oga's Cantina at the Star Wars World in Disney's Hollywood Studios.
Was that Kratom?
No. Nope. I thought so. I looked it up. It's something else. It's something...
Kava?
It's something
Kava Kratom?
Disney puts in the fucking...
Really?
It's something else.
Huh.
It's something else because it's the Disney... Okay, so here's what people don't know. Here's the thing. At Oga's Cantina in Disney's Hollywood Studios... Yeah, it doesn't look like that, by the way. It's... weird, but it's cool, but it's but I tried this drink that's real popular. I think it's called the Bantha something or other. I don't know.
Bantha fodder?
No, I thought that might be it. Who knows? But it shows up and it's just covered. It looks like dish foam coming out the top of it. Like it literally looks like foam. Just like the drink is already like as high as this can. Like the drink is already like a tall boy drink, right? But then there's like foam that's like. And it's alcohol. It's an alcohol drink. But the foam or whatever it is that they put in there, like as soon as you start drinking it, you have one drink. Oh, that's funny. My mouth feels fuzzy. You have another drink. Hey, my teeth are going numb. You have another
drink. That's Kratom.
I thought so. But I looked it up, and I'm pretty sure I don't think Disney does that because they'd have to list that.
I repeat, do not taste the foam by itself.
That's what I'm saying.
I made the mistake of doing so, and my lips were instantly numb.
Yeah.
Good news.
So wild.
When tasted
it's not a
as
bad
part
thing.
Of the drink.
Like I don't want to scare people. It's not a thing where like, oh my god, I can't put my face and blah 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 blah, and you drool on your shit. You don't. It's nothing like that. It's fun. It's safe. It's weird. You've never had anything like it before. And I would go back just to get that drink, but you could only get the drink at that cantina, and you can only drink it inside that cantina. Doesn't say, does it?
No, it just says it's alcohol.
Yeah, because it's whatever they're putting. They're not putting it. It's whatever the foam is.
Well, Kratom. So
here's the thing.
I had Kratom.
Did they have Kratom? They have a Kratom store downtown.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go, and I'll know once I drink it if that's the same feeling.
So when I drank it, because like my roommate, he doesn't drink alcohol. He drinks Kava and Kratom and stuff like that. And he prefers the Kava because like different leaves of Kava have different effects on people. Like if and also depending on your, like if you are ADHD. So if you're ADHD, red Kratom gives you energy. But if you're not, it makes you tired. So like when I drink Kratom, because I'm not ADHD, when I drink red Kratom, or red Kava, I mean, I get tired. It helps me go to sleep. When my roommate drinks it, because he has ADHD, he gets fucking wired. So, you know, it's different. Leaves blue, makes you more social, I guess. And I don't know how that works. But, you know, and white gives you energy. So for him, white would put him to sleep. So there's like different things like that. I drank a red Kava drink and had a red Kava edible fucking little brownie bite thing, majiggy, one time. And my equilibrium was fucking thrown off for 2 whole days. I was getting vertigo going up and down stairs. Like, it was rough. I can't...
Seems like there was something more in it than...
I don't know. But, like I said, it's like small amount of opium, I guess, is what it is.
And how is it
like small amounts? Because of the little amounts. It's like CBD. CBD is technically, it's like THC, but it's like small amounts or something like that. Or it's like part of the hemp plant.
Right.
It's still... Because it's small enough amount, it's legal type of thing. I'm
sweating today. I got the sweatshirt on, but I don't have a shirt underneath of it, but I'm sweating under this lighting.
But no, like, so when my roommate, like, he goes to the Kava bar and he'll get, like, a fucking jug of their tea and bring it back to the house and keep it in the fridge and pour himself and mix in, like, whatever mixers. And he had Kratom. He had been given, because he goes there so often, he knows everybody that works there, and they're like, hey, we have too much of this. I made too much or whatever here. And they gave him, like, a free jug of it. And he's like, oh, I'm not really big on Kratom, but I mean, it's free. You take it. He goes, Adam, you want to try it? I was all like, and at the time, this is before the whole edible thing happened, because since then I haven't touched it. I tried a little bit. He goes, all right. He goes, just so you know, after you drink it, you're not having an allergic reaction. And at this point in time, I'm like, what? What happened? Like, so, but no, like, it makes your entire mouth, throat, tongue, like, everything just completely fucking numb. It scares the hell out of you. But, and then I was playing video games at the time when I was doing it, and I was on the headset with, you know, the boys. We're playing some fucking game, and we're going. I'm playing. The whole fucking mouth and throat goes numb, tongue goes numb. I was like, that's fucking weird. It's more fucking weird. And I just, like, stopped playing, and I was just, like, staring at the screen.
Yeah.
And I was just like, nope. And I just turned I didn't even say bye. I just fucking Irish goodbyed. And just turned off my fucking computer and went to bed.
See, here's the thing is that you said that your throat goes numb. See, with the drink at Disney, that doesn't happen.
Oh, dude, like everything, bro.
No.
Like with Kratom, it was all... You like.
This is like one... And it's not even...
Like you're sitting there and you're like...
No.
Like trying to lick your teeth and shit.
It's a little bit at a time, like everything starts to happen. Like that type of thing. And it's not even like
that's cool.
It's not even so you can't completely feel it. It just literally, like, it feels like your shit just falls asleep. Like, it just feels like all your mouth falls asleep. It's crazy. But it's fun. Anyways, we'll do it. We'll do it again.
We'll try it out. Did you ever, like, wake up and you had moved in your sleep and you're, like, sleeping on your arm, and then it's been asleep for, like, probably, like, a half an hour, and you...
Yes. Like, I've woken up with both arms asleep. And my alarm going off. And this is me. Try and turn the alarm off. Smacking shit.
Dude, I woke up the other night with my right arm behind my pillow, outstretched. Apparently, like, in the middle of the fucking night, I just went and just went back to sleep. And I woke up, and my whole arm was asleep from literally the fucking armpit to my fingernail.
Yeah.
was completely asleep, and I woke up and I could not move. I couldn't even like do that.
Oh, your shoulder was asleep.
My whole shoulder was asleep. Like I literally woke up and was like, "Oh my god."
That's the other thing. That's the weirder feeling.
And I had to slap it down on myself, and then I literally had to sit there and just like, in order for it to wake up. Like I had to sit there and just like.
Here, you know what you should have done? This is so bad.
What?
You know how when you feel like when you go to
I should have jerked off with it so it was like somebody else.
But you couldn't. But you could at least put it on your dick so it felt like somebody else was touching it.
Just take it and just double Dutch rudder myself.
Like you go to bed that night, you try to sleep on your arm again, you're like tomorrow's gonna be fun. It's a twosome. Both arms.
I'm gonna wake up at 3 a.m. Be back to sleep by 3:03.
And we're sick.
Sorry, Mom.
Sorry, Mom. Here we go.
Maybe that's a shirt I should get.
What?
Sorry, Mom.
Yeah, no.
Oh, man.
Okay, so let's do the shame of life.
All right, let's do that. And
I
want to tell you about I want to tell you guys about all my injuries this week, but we'll get to that. Let's do shame of life.
Let's do it. We don't have to do shame. I mean, shame of life is easy. It's a dilemma question. Here we go. The shame of life. It's the card game we play on every episode of Weird Conversations. They have cards in this. It's about 100 cards included with your pack of The Shame of Life. You can get it at theshameoflife.com. Get yourself a copy of The Works, which is The Shame of Life plus all of the bonus packages that are included with it. You can get yourself 20% off if you use code
Rundown20.
So there you go. Use code Rundown20. Get yourself 20% off of The Shame of Life. Get yourself The Works. It's, again, a card game of weird conversations. It's cool stuff that we play. We play every single episode. We try to play, and you can play it at home with your friends and family. The big question was, we played it on a lot of episodes, and we still have yet to go through all the cards. In fact, we actually skip a lot of the cards so that you can still find new cards when you purchase your copy. But here we go. We got today's Shame of Life card. Is Dilemma. Here's the dilemma. This one was actually part of the expansion pack, The Return of the Shame, which came out, which was available on Kickstarter, and fans of the game were able to submit questions. So here it is. This one came from Vicky in West Babylon, New York. Dilemma: be an upside-down mermaid or have crab arms for life.
What? Be an upside-down mermaid.
In other words,
fish on top.
In other words, you can
legs
walk.
Of a
you
man.
can walk around, but you're fucking fish boy.
Okay.
That means you got your regular man junk, but your face is all.
So like BoJack Horseman of the fish world.
Yeah, you're gilled out. Like you got
it
gills.
Means I can breathe underwater.
You can breathe underwater, and we'll have to say you have to be able to breathe on land, so you can breathe underwater. Your eyes are on either side of your head. You have fins instead of hands, but you got a man peen and legs.
Or
you have crab arms, not just crab hands, crab arms. Like your entire arm is just like you're
shelled.
You're not jerking off anymore. Like if you go to jerk off, you're gonna pinch your peen off because you have crab hands. So what would you rather do? Basically, would you rather be a fish with a dick, or would you rather
be a human with claws?
Yeah, be a human with claws. Either way, you're a freak show. So
right. So I would have like armor on my arms and claws.
True.
Which then could I get them tattooed?
You get them painted.
Well, yeah, right, exactly.
You can paint them.
That's what I mean. Like, so I can get them
you can paint it. Then you'll be able to change it out. You'll be able to change the paint out every so often.
Yeah. But if I was the manfish,
if you were,
then I could breathe underwater.
Yeah, you could breathe. That's it, though. Like that's the only advantage. Oh, I don't know. There'll probably be some freaks out there that want to fuck a manfish.
Maybe. I mean, dude, people are fucking weird.
People are weird.
But I think I would choose claws.
I think so too. I think I would do the lobster claw thing.
The lobster claws thing. Because then I can just like break shit. Be like,
here's the thing.
Be like, some dude has like a fucking. He's like, oh, I bump into somebody. Oh, you got a fucking problem? And I just like grab some shit and just snap it in half with my fucking claw. You know, be like, yeah, what?
I don't think you'd have to grab anything. I think if you bumped into somebody and he's like, yo, buddy, you got a problem? You turn around and was like, what's up? He'd just be like, this is a motherfucker crazy.
I pinch.
This is crazy. It's like Lobster Boy back in the day. You ever heard about Lobster Boy?
Yeah. Did you? You actually, I think
I was the one that told you about Lobster
about
Boy.
G-Town.
Yeah, G-Town.
Yeah.
So yeah,
we're gonna have to take a trip up there now. Tell the lovely folks what G-Town is, Bob.
G-Town is a place in Florida where all of the people that were part of these traveling circus and
Ringling Brothers,
Barnum and Bailey, all these circuses where they had the freak show circus, where they would be like the bearded lady or the
world's
lobster
tallest
boy,
man that was married to the world's smallest woman.
And these type of things. And so they would go to retire, and they went to I can't remember the name of the town.
Gibsonton.
That's
why it's G-Town.
Gibsonton, Florida, to retire, and they started their own town. And all of these...
And Lobster Boy was the mayor.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know about a better way to put it. Oh, excuse me. I don't know a better way to put it. I want to say freaks. I don't know if that's PC, but...
It's not politically correct.
But I don't know a better way, I apologize. But these people... I don't know if they called themselves freaks.
I think they did.
But either way, these type of people all went to this one town to retire here in Florida. And it's called Gibsonton. It's close enough for us to go.
Yeah.
But here's the crazy part is that they all went to this town, and so like
you found it by mistake too, didn't you?
I found it because I was traveling and had to stop for gas, and it was like, oh wait, I saw this on Dateline. Where am I? So here's the crazy part is they have like a museum there, and I want to go to the museum, but like their post office was like at one point half of their post office was made for like little people, like it was like like it was like that type of thing. They made this town for them. Right. It was great. But the downside was like they would have like a bear in their backyard, because it was like they were part of the circus, and so when the bear retired or when the elephants retired,
with them.
It was no different. It was no big deal in this town of Gibsonton to have an elephant just be chilling in the backyard. And I thought that was the coolest thing. Now, since then, this is many years ago, so since then, Gibsonton has clearly not been, it's not just full of free. I mean, I don't know. I stopped to the gas station in Gibsontown. Y'all some freaks still. but as far as traveling circuses, they don't really exist as much anymore. So I think the retirement of these people are, I think everything's long since gone.
Lobster Boy had
Lobster Boy was crazy. Lobster Boy was an alcoholic.
Yeah.
Lobster Man maybe was an alcoholic,
but he had a son who was also lobster-like, right?
Yeah. There's
it's a genetic thing.
There was, yeah. And it basically was that his hands
never formed.
They were just like this. They were just like, I'm Lobster Boy, like the skin. And the whole idea of me looking up and looking into this was. From American Horror Story. Right.
Dude, that was my favorite season. One of my favorite seasons.
So
my favorite season was season
I think it was called Freak. Was it Freak Show?
Freak Show, yeah.
Freak Show, the season called Freak Show. I looked up that one. That one was amazing. But Dateline did a whole, I think it was Dateline or 2020 did a whole thing on Gibsonton. So you can look that up if you want to and find out. There's a huge history. But again, when we go do the Rayhart Runaround,
we'll go through it.
We'll go to the museum and we'll give you guys more info then.
Yeah.
Stay tuned. But yeah, so for me though, I'm crab arms for life.
Yeah, I think so too.
But if we did, going back to voiceover stuff, I would try to find a way to do the Mr. Krabs voice from SpongeBob if I had crab hands.
Yeah, I agree.
There's an episode of SpongeBob, or a scene maybe it's an episode, I don't know, that they took all of the voice actors that do the voices for the show and did a live action version where they play the characters.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's online. I saw it online the other day.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
Didn't they take an episode of SpongeBob off the air?
There's been a couple of episodes of SpongeBob that's been, like, not PC, and so they were like, meh.
Yeah.
SpongeBob was... Do you remember Ren and Stimpy back in the day?
Yes.
So Ren and Stimpy they pushed the limits.
I wasn't allowed to watch Ren and Stimpy.
Yeah, Ren and Stimpy was like, they went... Like how Rick and Morty go kind of over sometimes. Ren and Stimpy was like... But Ren and Stimpy were more sexual than anything. They were like...
Dude, look at Pepe Le Pew.
Okay, but Pepe Le Pew just tried to kiss girls. You know?
True. Ren and Stimpy, yeah.
Ren and Stimpy was just straight up trying to get it wet. I don't know what's up. But anyways, so there you go. Shame of Life. Thank you so much to them. Thanks to Vicky from West Babylon, New York, for putting that question out there. So there you go.
So here's my question.
Yeah.
What does she want?
What does who want?
Does she want a man with crab arms?
Who?
Vicky.
It doesn't say on this
Vicky,
card.
what's her name? Vicky Valancourt?
It does have a name. It does have a last name. She doesn't want to be called out anymore by us.
Vicky from New York. Do you want your man to have claw arms, or do you want him to have be a fish with a cock?
Yeah. Are you trying to have some ocean sex? What are you trying to do, Vicky?
What's up? More motion in the ocean? All right.
Yeah, that got weird. All right, so I do have filthy trivia.
I've got deep.
And we got deeper. So we need to move along with this episode. Which one you want to do first?
Let's talk about how many times I've injured myself this week.
Yeah.
Maybe this is why I'm so sick.
Maybe you're so sick because...
my immune system is trying to heal all the other parts of my body.
Yeah, it's busy.
Yeah. I have a bruise over my right eyebrow. It's kind of healed up a bit.
Did all of these injuries start because of St. Patrick's Day? Because we were coming off of St. Patrick's Day weekend.
True.
Okay, so St. Patrick's Day, we record... I don't know if people know this, but we record on Mondays. And we record usually a week out or a week ahead. So this episode won't come out until April. Yeah. But this weekend was St. Patrick's Day. So the question is, did these injuries start because of the chaos that is St. Patrick's Day?
No, it's just me being stupid.
And there you have it.
So I cut my hands all to shit on a broken glass, trying to flip a bottle over my shoulder and catch it on the top of my hand. Mm-hmm. And when I missed it, I caught it and the glass was broken. So I cut the shit out of my hands. Mm-hmm. But that happens pretty often. The bruise above my right eyebrow. So when I was doing just a basic juggle, right? So with tins and glasses and stuff, you don't actually juggle 3, you juggle 2. But when you do it, you throw one up into the air and you switch, and then you just move your arms and you do it in such a big way. It's like a sleight of hand trick. Doing that, all you do is whenever you cross your arms, you throw the left one up, and you just basically, whenever you throw it up, you're just moving this. The same hand? You're just moving this in a circle around the object and catch it in the same hand.
I get it.
So it looks cool.
It's not a juggle. It's just like a move, right?
Yeah. Well, I had 2 Moscow Mule cups, right? And I went to do it.
Which are steel. For those who don't know, they're metal copper.
They're metal copper cups.
Okay, go ahead.
And the ones that we have are fucking solid, too.
Okay.
And instead of throwing it up gently and doing my fucking thing, I decided to launch it directly into my face. One customer saw me do it. Immediately, she spit out her drink laughing. Because I don't know why, dude. I didn't throw... Not up. No, I just went...
Dude, you should have just headbutted it to the floor basically, and been like, this part of the show, and grabbed another one.
Dude, it hurt so bad, bro.
Did you bleed?
But
did you die?
There was a slight cut, but it didn't bleed. But yeah, I fucking did that. And dude, her boyfriend was the one paying for the drinks or whatever. Right. She saw, spit out her drink laughing. Her boyfriend is signing the check. He heard it fucking ding off of my eyebrow, fucking part of my skull.
Yeah.
And looked up, bro, I heard that.
Yeah.
And as I'm sitting there, fucking dazed.
Did it have alcohol? It didn't have any alcohol.
No, it was empty.
Okay, good. Thank God. You just splashed that shit in your face.
There was that, and then I did a simple tin flip at another time, and I caught it, but it bounced out of my hand. So now I'm juggling it with one fucking hand in the air, trying to catch it. You know, you see those jokes with the soap in the shower, and they're trying. Yeah, it's like that with a fucking tin. But when I went to grab it, and I just smacked it right into my own balls. And I was out of commission for about 5-10 minutes after that.
Is there a closed circuit camera system at your bar that we can get a copy of all of this chaos?
Is. The only video that we have is me falling face first off of the bar. So that one happened. I was turning the TV off, which you have to climb the bar for, and
because the remote controls are obsolete.
Yeah, they're not working. So like then I put my hand on the bar and I put my hand on a chair, and I was like, "Oh, I'm just gonna hop. I'm just gonna fucking just hop right off this bar."
No. You're 32 and
just
gonna parkour.
Just gonna hop right off. Just bar.
Just bar.
Just gonna hop right off this.
Yeah.
Fucking hand on bar, hand on stool. Fucking go and jump. Both my feet catch the stool, and I'm like, nope, I'm going down. Like, boom! Fucking face first into the. This didn't happen this week. This was a little while ago, but I do have video that's somewhere. But the other times that I hurt myself this week, I caught myself on fire. Hold on. Not once, but twice this week, I caught myself on fire.
2 times.
2 times. Yeah. And
Is it from smoking?
No.
Cool.
No. I've been playing with fire more as part of my flare tricks.
Oh, so a drink that you're supposed to set on fire.
Yeah.
And you thought it was cooler just to set yourself on fire.
Yeah.
Did you set your apron on fire? Just
no, it was my entire arm. Twice.
Because the alcohol spilled all over you?
No, the canister exploded.
I'm done guessing. Tell us. Yeah, I'm done guessing.
So,
tell me the story.
The canister that we have, I'm going to use this Starlight Coca-Cola can as an example.
From last week's episode.
Tastes like space. So anyway, the canister that we have, right?
Yeah.
It's like one of those creme brulee torches, right? It's like a big fucking butane type of thing.
Okay,
right?
butane torch for cooking.
Right. So it's like this, right?
So you had it in your right hand.
Sorry, it's that Starlight. Had it in my right hand.
Okay. Keep in mind, people listen, so we still have to describe things over the audio.
So like, had it in my right hand.
Yep.
And I have to use these 2 mule cups because the handles won't get hot.
Stainless steel cups,
right?
got it.
So, and I put any amount of any alcohol really. If as long as you get it hot enough, it'll catch on fire.
Clearly.
So which is why I have this big ass fucking creme brulee torch. And I put the alcohol in there, and I'm lighting it. So now, if you with that type of alcohol, if you just let it sit, it'll go out.
Okay.
So you have to like keep it moving, keep the alcohol moving around, and then it'll just like spark and whatever, and it'll just keep it lit. Well, now I've got to turn the torch off, but I have to keep it moving.
So you have to jerk off the cup while still. But isn't it like a?
It's not a. No, it has a. You have to turn the fucking dial on and then click it, and then it goes.
So it's a two-handed job. It's a two-handed
torch.
Why?
I don't know. But if you slightly turn the nozzle like that on accident, it just like this pen did comes loose, but it still fucking hits the can.
You mean to tell me that you have to turn the nozzle, which is essentially exposing the butane can?
Yes.
To turn it off?
If you don't do it right. If you're one-handed and you hit it wrong, you expose the butane can and your whole arm catches on fire. And then there's a fireball behind the bar. All of the customers look to see me fucking throwing a fucking butane can up into the fucking air while jerking off a fucking Moscow Mule cup that's on fire.
Everyone's like, look at this show. Wow.
Everyone's like, what's that burning smell?
This is the best bar.
And then I take the other one. I'm like, just part of the show. And I fucking just do my little waterfall of fucking fire, and I pour it onto the fucking little metal crate or whatever, and I put the glass. I rub the burnt hair off. Like, yeah, dude, I have no knuckle hair.
I've heard of bars.
Look, no hair on my knuckles.
I see it. I see that.
Yeah.
I've heard of bars where women dance on the bar called Coyote Ugly. I feel like this is just straight up coyote stupid.
Dude, it was
okay. So that you said there was twice though. You said you did it twice.
It happened
is it
twice.
the same thing happened again?
Yes.
So you didn't learn your lesson the first time.
Well, so now I figured it out.
Maybe get a friend to take over the butane situation.
Well, no, because before I was trying to like grab it like this and turn it, but when I did that,
so you were trying to turn it off with one hand.
I was trying to turn it off with one hand. But then I ended up pushing it, and that's when it and it just fucking exploded.
So as opposed
in my
to turning the crank, you just spun the top of it. You ended up spinning the top of it off. I'm
right.
trying to describe to people online.
Okay. Exactly.
So you spun the top of it off,
now,
which exposed the butane tank.
Now I know.
Now you know to just not mess with fire.
No, I'm still going to play with fire.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen.
But now I know, don't use my thumb.
That was the problem?
Because the thumb because it's on my right hand. Mm-hmm. If I use my thumb, I push it and it disconnects and then it exposes the rest of the can. If I just use my finger on the right side of it and then I just turn it, I'm pushing it the other way, which is only tightening it. I'm going to end up catching myself on fire.
You're going to end up blowing the place up. But,
probably.
But be that as
That's
it may.
That's what insurance is for.
Why don't the bar
get a better butane?
Get a butane that has a push button where it's like click, click, click. And as soon as you let go...
I've requested one.
Dude, you've literally been set on fire twice.
Yeah. Hey, boss man.
We don't live in Canada where there's free medical.
No, okay? I pay for my medical.
If you burn your beard off, dude, if you come to this podcast
with half a beard,
no facial hair, or your no eyebrows, or if there's any more burned...
What?
No,
what,
I don't know.
If I show up with no hair...
I don't know.
You can see me coming here one day with like a fucking beanie and sunglasses, a face mask.
Straight. I'll be like, "What's up?" You're like, nothing. Just
I'm feeling under the weather.
Celebrating Mardi Gras.
Just felt like going incognito for a couple of weeks.
It's not No Shave November. It's Burn Your Face April. Yay!
No, I'll be all right.
No, I'm not worried about that. Again, I get it, but
and who needs knuckle hair anyway?
Yeah, you don't.
Oh my god, the hair on my hand is gone.
No, yeah, dude, it's all the way to your wrist.
Yeah.
No, because that means it's going to grow back twice as thick. That means you're going to have like Teen Wolf paws
for one hand.
Yeah. That might not be a good thing. People be like, "Ooh, you can switch lotions." Anyways.
Well, they say that you swim faster with no hair, so that's why. Hey.
Heyo.
All right. You want to get deep?
Do that or we're doing filthy trivia. Make up mine. So here we go. Ready for the let's get deep questions.
Yeah, let's get deep.
Let's get deep questions. Here we go. Icebreaker.
Icebreaker. And I'm doing it this week. So, what's your dream car?
The 1985 stainless steel DeLorean. That's an automatic.
Boy, do I have great news for you.
Next question.
Do I have great news for you?
Well, I know. There's a DeLorean dealer here in town. I get it. And I've already contacted him and the whole 9 yards. But
that's
I do not
have
an extra $40,000 for an old-ass car. That car's older than you. You know that, right?
Yeah, I'm aware.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah, I know. DeLorean's bringing out an electric car.
Yeah.
You don't think come on now. I'm literally on the DeLorean newsletter.
Oh.
Here's the thing. I've wanted that car since Back to the Future.
Right.
I've wanted that car as a kid. So when you say it's my dream car, it's not, is it smart? No. Is it smart to get that? No. It's not.
Because it crushes like an aluminum can.
The 1985 stainless steel DeLorean Motor Company didn't last very long. And they only come out with that one style of car.
Just because it was like a fucking drug.
Yeah, the guy was like a drug dude, right? Which is fine. But again, going back to what I was saying, as a kid, when I saw that car in the movie, I was like, that's the coolest car ever. I thought it was only for the movie. So to come to find out that the car actually existed when I was a little bit older, I was like, well, there you go. That's the car I'm going to drive when I'm older. That's it. Enough said.
And now there's a fully electric one coming out.
Yeah, so now there's an electric one.
Dude, I've been thinking about it. I was all like, I've been saving my money for a truck. What if I just save my money for the all-electric DeLorean that's coming out?
True, but right now, a regular gas-guzzling DeLorean is, bare minimum stick shift version is $35,000.
It's not bad.
With 150,000 miles on it.
Oh.
In 1985, and there's only 6 or 7 dealers that can work on it. Like you can't just take it to an auto mechanic.
Right.
It's a DeLorean.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things where it's like for me, it's always been like, if I ever, let's say, make it big or go bigger or whatever, to the point where I could just collect a couple of cars, that's going to be one of them. That car is going to be one of them.
Okay.
So.
Me? 1973 Pontiac GTO.
See, both of us want old-ass cars.
Yeah, and I almost had one.
Yeah, you've told the story.
Have I told the story on here?
Yeah.
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 Thanks.
Yeah, because because you blamed our sisters. Rachel, sweating. Rachel's sweating.
I'd still have that car, Rachel.
She listens and or watches the show. Yeah.
I would still have that car. It's all right. Whatever. It is what it is. It was a piece of shit anyway. And like realistically, me and Dad were going to make it a father-son project to fix it up. Which means it would have just sat and rusted in the backyard. So
pretty much.
Yeah, probably pretty much.
Yay!
So. I'd still have that car not working in my parking space of my apartment. Okay. Next question. Do you believe in ghosts? Why or why not?
I think we talked about this also during the Halloween episode. Mm-hmm. One of the I can't remember the number of the episode, but I know we had a big long episode that we did when it came to Halloween, and one of the things we talked about was my experience with paranormal, supernatural, whatever you want to call it. So, do I believe in ghosts? Like Casper the Ghost type thing? I don't think so. Do I think that there's some kind of like spiritual, or not even spiritual, but like some kind of like energy or something like that out there? Yeah. Again, with
things that cannot be explained.
Things that cannot be explained. Paranormal type of things, only because of my own experiences with it. I could say that, yeah, I only believe it. But as I get older, I go back to those moments that something that happened, and I try to bring logic and science to it. Like, oh, well, did this happen because of this? You know what I'm saying? And
faulty wiring
and the lighting like that, or something, right? Yeah, or anything like that. And I try to watch those ghost shows, but everything in Hollywood is so fake. It's just more funny than anything else.
Dude, there's a group of people that I do. I'm the same way. Like I believe that there is something that we cannot explain. But I remember back in high school, there's these people that went out. Like we found this area in the woods that was like super fucking creepy. Mm-hmm. Had like a murder shed in it and shit. Mm-hmm. And shotgun shells everywhere. Like it was fucking creepy. Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure I've told this story before.
The same episode.
Oh, okay, yeah. But it was like, they were like, they had all their, is there anything out here? Their little meters and shit.
Yeah.
And then we were all listening afterwards. And they're like, I hear children laughing, and pass the headphones on. I hear it too. And it was like, my friend Derek, I don't hear shit. Like, but no, I don't know. I believe it, but I also don't.
So
I don't think that it's as common as a lot of people think.
There's got to be something. I know our podcast is friends with the Totally Weird and Twisted podcast.
Yeah.
And those girls go out to, on their show, they go out to haunted stuff.
But it's like, here's the thing.
I don't know what they've experienced
I would assume
for
that
real, or if they, I don't think they fake anything, but I don't know.
Right. But here's the thing is that it's all like, oh, well, they've heard that this, I'm sure that this is how they do it. I mean, I haven't actually see them do it yet. But I'm sure it's all like, oh, this place is known to be haunted, let's go check it out type of thing. Not like, oh, we found a creepy house in the middle of the woods,
right?
Let's go see if it's haunted type of thing,
right?
If you go to a place that's known to be haunted, then that's,
well, here's the cool part
that would explain a lot.
Out of my own curiosity, I was very much like, well, what are all these contraptions and things that they're using to do?
Are you about to start talking about the store?
The store. I found the store. I found the store that you can go buy all the ghost stuff that they use on ghost hunters and on ghost stories and all this stuff. All of these things. I found all of the equipment. What store? Here's the thing on that show, Ghost Hunters. You ever see it? How they have they have like the video showing, and they have like the stick man. All of a sudden they're like, oh, you can see a stick person, and it shows like something. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Do you know that the camera that they use is
ours?
No. Oh. I don't know if this is about to blow their shit wide open. I'm sure people know. I'm not trying to call anybody out.
Fuck it, call them out. I don't even think their show's around anymore.
Yeah, it is. So here's the thing. The camera system they use is it's an Xbox Kinect. Sorry, Ghost Hunters.
Yeah, you'll see a whole hell of a lot of orbs on an Xbox Kinect.
I'm sorry, Ghost Hunters. I just blew up your whole thing. Sorry. So sad. But yeah, it's
a $20 camera.
It's an Xbox Connect hooked up to a software program. But the Xbox Connect is so faulty.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You see all sorts of shit on that.
Yeah, it picks up things that aren't there randomly, and it did when you played the game, which is why the system never took off. But that's what they use. That's what they use.
Oh shit. Sorry, guys.
Sorry, Ghost Hunters. Sorry, I blew up your spot. Sorry, I blew up your spot, Ghost Hunters. My bad. The dog keeps shaking the camera.
Quit shaking the camera.
He's chewing on the bone right there, and he keeps bumping the camera thing. I think it's moved like twice. It's fine. Oh, it's a ghost.
Oh, we're talking about
stupid. All right, what's you got?
Next question.
Deepest question.
What advice would you give yourself 5 years ago?
Don't do a podcast. No, I'm just kidding. Here's the thing I would give myself. This is the advice. Is it like one of those things, knowing what you know now?
Yes.
Okay, so knowing what I know now, I would tell myself the do's and don'ts of what to do. I probably wouldn't, just for shits and giggles, I probably wouldn't even tell myself about the pandemic. Just let that be a fucking shock.
Yeah.
Whatever. I'm not going to believe myself anyways. But I think I would do like the whole like, oh, hey, start this podcast sooner. You know, hey, start doing the podcast now. Start getting set up now. Start doing, this is what's going to end up happening. This is what's going to come of, your creative outlet, your creative content and stuff like that. Start it now so that you could be farther ahead. You know what I'm saying? Jump into comedy now. Don't wait. I think a lot of my problem is that I am the type where I have to have everything lined up before I start doing anything. Okay, the dog has moved my camera 60 times. It's just magical. People watching at home going, why is it? The cameraman's drunk. I like that. Is it working? There you go. Just move it back. Move it. Just move it. Move it back up against. There you go. Yeah, there you go. All right, that'll work. Sorry, everybody at home is like, what the? It'll be interesting to see on the show, though. For you, those of you that are listening, we apologize. But yeah, you watch the YouTube if you're curious on what that's all about.
All right.
Gotta
get comfy again.
I've got a German Shepherd down here that you guys can't see off camera. That's chewing on a big ass bone. He is the chief. He's been in the background of every episode, so you guys have just not known that. Anyways, but like I was saying, I think I would tell myself, start the podcast sooner. I would stop myself from doing certain projects. Oh yeah, so again, no hatred for anybody, total nothing but love for the people we worked with, but it's just that again, it caused more of a headache than in some cases than what it was worth.
Mine's a little different. Mine's a little bit of a different answer.
What would you say?
Stop drinking and sell everything you own and invest it in Bitcoin.
5 years ago?
Yeah.
5 years ago, 2017?
Yeah.
But it's a get rich quick scheme.
Yeah.
That's what you would pull.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Okay.
Fuck yeah. You know how much better this podcast would be if I was sitting on like
that. I get that.
10 Bitcoin?
I get that. No, I mean, don't get it twisted. I who wouldn't do that? Who wouldn't do a Back to the Future 2 situation?
But I would also tell myself,
put money on all three of these Super Bowls. Here, put money on, you know what I'm saying? Who wouldn't pull the 2015 Sports Almanac Back to the Future 2 system to figure it out? I get it. But take that out of it. Let's take the fact that you make money out of it. What would you tell yourself?
Careful who you trust. I would just be like, and I would tell myself
probably the same thing I did. That's what I would think.
I would say I would probably, it's very similar to what you had said, but not with the comedy, with the films. I would tell myself, because 5 years ago is about when I got those job offers.
Right. And I even told you 5 years ago, go do it. And now you cannot.
Now I have a podcast and I have responsibilities.
You have a podcast and responsibilities and more and freaking rent and a lease and a dog and.
But I would tell myself to
all kinds
take
of bullshit.
the job.
So yeah, no, yeah, I'd have taken you. 5 years ago, shit, I should have just took the job from you.
I feel like you would.
I would have in a heartbeat. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
So, again, we do this just for a creative outlet.
Yeah.
If I had the opportunity to do something like that made money and go full on serious with, bye. It doesn't matter how many years I put in at the regular job. Bye. They all know it there too. I am not quiet about it.
Oh, I know.
I do not keep quiet. They know. A lot of them are watching and or listening right now, and you guys know.
Some of your
Give it
coworkers
an offer. Bye.
Have been at my bar, and they've told me.
Yeah, they're like, Bob's crazy. They've probably been like, Bob's crazy fuck.
Bob really just doesn't give a fuck anymore, does he? No.
Zero fucks. I wasn't setting myself on fire. I wasn't setting myself on fire.
Yeah, that's true.
I wasn't causing a dilemma. I wasn't causing harm.
A moral dilemma.
It's not even a moral dilemma. It wasn't causing myself harm.
I mean, it kind of is. If your employee is setting himself on fire and you're like, but it's entertaining the guests.
You're like, it's fine. You're like, can we get a new butane? They're like, are you going to keep setting yourself on fire? Like, I've done it twice. And you're like, well, after the third time, we'll think about it.
Jeez, that's actually...
Here we go. Start the music. And here we go. Most salad dressings contain a nanoparticle called titanium dioxide, which makes the dressing turn white. This ingredient is also found in one of these items. Is it A, paint, B, teeth whiteners, C, edible lube, or D, sunscreen? Nanoparticle called titanium dioxide, which just makes the salad dressing turn white.
Sunscreen.
Final answer.
Yes.
Correct!
Yes!
That one you knew. Why'd you know that?
I don't know. Total
just guessed?
I figured...
That's fine.
I figured because, here's the thing, is that I figured that you have to rub it on your body, right?
I hope so. Well, or spray it, yeah.
Or spray it on your body or whatever. And I feel like whatever they make sunscreen with would be clear.
Mm-hmm.
So they would have to make it white so that you know what part of your body you've already lathered with lotion.
And then it fades away. That's good. That's good. That's a good thought process. I think so, yeah. Okay, so but you did get it right. So there you go. Sunscreen contains titanium dioxide to make it white. Weird. And you can eat it in your salad dressing. Don't eat sunscreen, though. There's your PSA.
Or do. Who cares?
Or whatever.
You do you, boo. You do you.
Final call here. What we've learned today.
Gross.
Here we go. We're going to do a what we learned today on the end of every episode now. What we learned today is that Mountain Dew's hard Mountain Dew with zero sugar, the watermelon and the black cherry are not great. Not our favorite. They're not bad. If you do the hard seltzer, maybe, I don't know. This seems like the Zima of our generation.
It's the Mountain Dew's Four Loko. If you like Four Lokos, drink Mountain Dew.
Drink Mountain Dew. Hard. Do the dew.
Drink it real hard.
So there you go. We've learned that today. What else we learned today?
I apparently don't seem to care if I ever set myself on fire.
Adam
I will still do it.
Sets himself on fire on a regular basis.
Multiple times a week now.
And we've also learned that salad dressing and sunscreen have the same components. Gross.
Yeah.
There you go. All right. Anything else?
Peacock's up.
Well, hold on. Before we do that, make sure you go check out.
Never let me just play with my peacock.
I never let you do that. But please go check out RayhartRundown.com so you can see or listen to all of our old archived episodes. They're all there available.
Yes.
And then you could always follow us on @the Rayhart Rundown on Instagram and check us out. We're also on Facebook.
Get your wonderful t-shirts at RayhartRundownmerch.com.
Yes, like the one Adam's wearing now. Yes. Rayhart Rundown, a podcast not safe for work.
And coming soon.
What?
cease and desist me.
Yeah, cease and desist me. Look for that. Look for that on the. It should be available right when you see this episode. It should be available already. And there you go. Anything else? That's it, right?
That'd be about it.
That plugs all of our holes. All right.
All right. We plugged our holes.
Plugged our holes. Peacocks up.
Perfect.
Y'all have a good time. We'll see you next week.
All right. Bye now.
Bye.